Hi guys, so as promised, this is my Q&A video where I'll answer some questions that you guys sent me on my Facebook page. I got some pretty good questions and I'll answer the most popular one. And if you guys have more questions or if I didn't answer your question, I probably will answer it in the next video that I'll do in a month or two. So as you guys know, my name is Sandra Belrose. I play the role of Wild Rose in the web series called Heroes of the North. In the season 2, we didn't start shooting, but we're gonna be starting soon. So this is the shirt that I'm wearing, woo, for the show. So I'm promoting at the same time. Sorry. Okay, so first question. Let's see. Before getting the role of Wild Rose in the web series Heroes of the North, were you a fan of superheroes? If yes, were you a fan of Marvel or DC? Okay, so yes, I'm a big fan of superheroes. I love watching movies and TV shows about them. I actually grew up watching Smallville, and I currently watch Arrow and Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But I have to be honest, I don't really read any comic books, so I'm far from being an expert about superheroes, and I actually had to Google the list of DC and Marvel superheroes because honestly, I mix them all up. Like, I get confused. So, yes. Do I prefer Marvel or DC? Well, I don't really have a preference because a lot of my favorite superheroes are kind of mixed in between both. So I love Arrow, Green Arrow. I love Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, Captain America, Thor, Catwoman. There's so many of them. I can't list all of them, but I always watch all the superheroes movie that comes out, and I actually watch all the X-Men movies too, Fantastic Four. Yeah, so I love all of them. I can't really pick, and the ones that don't really have any movies about or TV shows, then I probably don't know who they are, or I have a little idea, but I'm not sure because I don't read the comics, obviously. So yeah, so I hope that answers your question. Question number 2. What are your favorite TV shows? Okay, that's another question where I'm all over the place because there's way too many TV shows that I watch, and there's actually not enough hours in a day for me to watch all my shows. So obviously I'm behind on a lot of them. Currently what I'm watching is I'm obsessed with The Walking Dead. I was obsessed before with Breaking Bad, which unfortunately finished. I love watching also Pretty Little Liars, The Vampire Diaries. Those are kind of my favorite ones. And then I'm also watching a million other TV shows. For example, I watch Elementary, Person of Interest, Grimm, Almost Human, Intelligence, what else? Cougar Town. I don't know, there's too many. I can't list all of them. I love Supernatural also. I actually watch that with my brother and my mom all the time. Well, actually no, they're watching it at home, and I have to catch up because they're already at season 8 and I'm at season 7. So yeah, no spoilers. So yeah, and I'm also really behind in games. Game of Thrones. I'm at the beginning of season 2, so that one also I really have to catch up on. So yeah, that's about it. Question number 3. Why is it so personally important for you to be an actress? Okay, so that's a tough question because it's so personal. Honestly, I don't know the exact moment where I decided that I wanted to be an actress, but when I did, I quit everything and I just went after my dream, and I haven't stopped since then. for me to be an actress and to play a character, it means that I get the chance to hopefully touch as many lives as I can with my character and the issues that the character goes through. Let's say if it's anything like intense like suicide, bullying, or mental illness, or anything like any big issues in the world that's going on right now, and if the movie or the TV shows or whatever, or my character just goes through that, and that people that are watching the project, whatever, if it's a movie or TV show or whatever, get to relate to my character and get touched in a way, and just realize that they're not the only one in the world that are going through those issues, that just means that I did my job. I got to touch someone's life. I got to maybe help them in a way, and that's really what's always I've always been drawn to, like just helping people. Because when I was younger, I wanted to be a lawyer, or I wanted to be a psychologist, and I actually went to McGill and studied psychology. And then I just quit at some point, and I wanted to be a model, but I was too short for that industry, unfortunately. So I went after acting, and I realized that acting for me is a bigger challenge, because it's different than just stand in front of a camera and get your picture taken. You have to go through like all those emotions that the character is going through, and you have to put yourself in that character's shoes, and you get to experience the world through the eyes of that character. And sometimes it touches you in a way that it's so personal, and you actually have to use your own personal life sometimes to be able to relate to the character. And I think that for me, acting is even a sort of therapy, because I get to deal with my own issues, and I get to see the world in a different way. And I think a lot of people don't get to do that, because let's say one day I'm gonna play a doctor, the next day I'll be a homeless person, and the next day I'll be like an ex-con or a superhero or whatever, a mother, a wife. And it's just no one can actually, like, there's not a lot of people that can say that they do that, like in a week. You go from one person to the other, and you get to experience so many things, and you get to hopefully touch people's lives, and just either make them stop and think when they watch the movie, and they watch the movie and they realize, okay, well, after the movie, like they realize something, they learned a lesson, maybe if the movie had a good story and the characters and everything. And like, I think that's really important. I love that about acting. But I'm not only drawn towards movies that are like dramatic and everything. I like also just funny movies that are entertaining, and I would love to play in movies like that and projects like that, because I think that people need a break at some point in their day, and they just need to relax, laugh, and just take a break and just enjoy themselves. So I think that it's also important to do movies like that, and not just do things that are really intense. So yeah, and I think that the industry is a good thing. That's one of the good thing about the industry and being an actress. And yeah, so that's my 2 cents about that. Okay, so next question. Where do you see yourself in 1 year, in 5 years, and in 10 years? Okay, so in a year, I see myself living in Toronto, going from one audition to the other, and just basically still following my dream and still pursuing acting as a full-time career. Hopefully by next year I'll have improved on the little things that I need to fix, like my accent and little things like that. And in 5 years, where do I see myself? In 5 years, I'm hoping to be living in LA, where there's more work, there's more acting going on there, auditions and projects, there's more opportunity, but also more competition, obviously. But yeah, so I'm hoping to be living in LA by then. And in 5 years, I hope that I would at least touch at least one life, at least be able to say that, okay, well, my character in this project or this movie that I was a part of was able to help one person or just make them realize that they're not alone, and that there's other people around them, and there's other people who are going through the same thing as them. And yeah, so I just hope that by then I'll be able to be living out of acting, hopefully full time, and be making money with it, and paying my bills. In 10 years, where do I see myself? That's really a long time. 10 years. I'll probably still be living in LA or the surrounding areas, and I'll hopefully be able to pick and choose more of my projects and be really doing projects that are important to me, that are characters that I think would be an amazing character to play, and just be able to choose more the projects, and I'll just focus on the money side, and like, okay, can I pay my bill this month? I should probably take this job or whatever. Like, I want to be able to just do what I love, and hopefully by that time touch more people, affect more lives, and maybe even go to Oscars and be surrounded by amazing actors, and just be part of projects that are going around festivals and Cannes or something, just like projects that affect the world, and just that in 10 years you don't forget about that movie. That's something that did something to the public and affected them. So yeah, and probably I'll have a husband and kids. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah. Question number 5. As an artist, what keeps you motivated during hard times? Like, for example, when you didn't get a role that you auditioned for. Honestly, in this industry, you really have to get used to rejections, because you obviously can't be what they're looking for every role that there is out there. You can't fit the profile and have the image that they're looking for. Even if you're super talented, the look of the person still is a big factor. It's the fact that I have brown hair might make me lose a ton of projects because I'm not blonde, or just the fact that I'm similar to another actress on a project. So what keeps me motivated? It's the fact that I know I have my eyes open, and I'm aware that there's a lot of rejection in this industry, and I'm prepared for that. Even though, yes, it still hurts. I'm still gonna question myself, and there's gonna be periods of time in the year or in my life that I'm gonna have ups and downs. It's like I'm gonna have, maybe, let's say I'm working for 3 months like non-stop, and then for 6 months I'm not gonna have any projects, and I'll be like doubting myself, and I'll be like, okay, are you doing what you should be doing? Is acting still an option? Should I do something else? And for sure I'm gonna question myself. But what keeps me motivated is the light at the end of the tunnel, the fact that there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. There's still things that I can improve. I can still make myself better as an actress, and I know that I think, okay, well, maybe I didn't get this role, but maybe there's a reason behind it. Maybe I'm gonna get a better role. Maybe there's another audition that's coming up, or like, I'm trying to just stay positive and just keep looking forward and not looking backward. So yeah, just keep going, and but I'm human, obviously. I'm gonna doubt myself. I'm gonna be depressed. sometimes because I'm not getting anything, I'm not getting any auditions. Like for example, now it's winter, it's pretty quiet it's been a couple months. So yes, it's depressing and it's hard, but that's when you get a chance to focus on other things. You can, let's say, improve things that you still need to improve. You can take classes. You just stay busy. You can make your own projects with friends and just get more visibility like that, and just keep going and just stay positive. And why do I still do this? Why do I still put myself through all those rejections? Because I don't want to wake up one day and regret not trying everything that I could to pursue my dream. So yeah, I want to wake up and have no regrets. So I'll do whatever it takes. I'll keep going. I won't give up. And then if someday I'll be like, okay, well, Sandra, you did everything that you could. You're not making a living out of acting. You're not making enough money to pay the bills and everything. Then fine. I'll move on. But I'm not at that point. Like, even if I can't pay my bills and fully make a living out of acting yet, I'm still gonna continue, because I know that I didn't give all that I can give to this industry. I know that I didn't do everything that I can, and I know that I still have things to improve to be a better actress. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Hopefully that answered the question. Next question, number 6. Okay, so talking about getting rejections and audition, the next question is about how did I get the role of Wild Rose in the web series Heroes of the North? Well, I actually auditioned for the season 1. I don't actually remember which role I auditioned for. I would have to ask Christian, the producer of the show. Maybe he remembers, but I don't. Yeah, so I auditioned for Christian in a couple years ago for the season 1. I didn't get the role, but then I guess I did an okay audition because he remembered me and he contacted me the summer that just passed, and he offered me the role of Wild Rose for season 2. And I'm really happy about this because I love my character. I love her superpower. I'm in love with her costume. So I'm really happy that I got this opportunity, and I'm happy that I get to be part of this amazing project, and that the fans are so involved in it too. So that's a great first big project for me. That gives me amazing visibility, but also a chance to be a superhero, so which is not something that a lot of actors can say that they did. And I get to be in comic books, I get to be in so many little products that they do, like little figurines and dolls, and just get drawn by amazing comic book artists, which is like an amazing thing. And I still can't believe it, and I'm still just getting used to it. And I get to meet the fans during conventions and Comic-Cons and everything, and I think that's just amazing. And the thing is, I didn't even start filming my first episode, and the fans are still behind me. I met them during Comic-Cons, and they were amazing. They were asking for my autograph and everything, and I'm just like, whoa, okay, I didn't even shoot my first episode, but okay, I'll sign up. And just take a million pictures. And yeah, it's an amazing project, and there's so many things around it that just makes it unbelievable. And I'm just really grateful, and thank you, Christian, and thank you to all my fans that are following me and following my work. And I'm really excited for my episode as Wild Rose, and the other episode that I'll be filming too for season 2. So yeah, hopefully it's gonna be soon, so you guys get to see me on the big screen, well, on the screen, on your laptop or whatever, on the web, okay? So next question. Question number 7. How do you get into your super tight latex costume Is there magic involved or tons of cornstarch? Good question. So, you guys are in luck because I have my costume with me. So, this is my latex costume. So this is what it looks like. You see all the fabric, and it's in latex. We're lucky enough that they made the costume with a huge zipper. So if you guys see, there's a zipper just here. Whee! My little zipper. So that makes it easier for us to get into it. There's also a zipper on the legs. So my legs have zippers. It's small ones. It's like a little zipper that goes under my knees. And there's also a zipper on the sleeves, a small zipper. Am I showing it right? Yeah, so there's a little zipper here. And okay, so the process to put this amazing costume on is a really big process. The first time I actually had to wear this costume was for the Montreal Comic Con in September, and it was actually a big struggle. I wanted to wear it, to try to put it on by myself. So I went to the bathroom, and I went to the big bathroom obviously because I needed space. And it was just no, actually I went in a small bathroom because I was by myself. So I went in the bathroom, and this little thing, I'm trying to like obviously this is latex, so it's like a second skin. So you have to be naked under this. You can't put like little underwears. You can't wear a bra or just a thin t-shirt or anything, because it's gonna show. And no matter what, if it's a Comic-Con that's busy, or if it's hot outside and you're filming in this, you're gonna be sweating bullets, crazy sweating. So yeah, so I tried to put the costume by myself. I actually pulled a couple muscles trying to put it on, and then no matter what, I had to take it off because I felt that the shoulder, you have to really pull it up. You have to really pull it up and make sure that it's fitting properly on your hips and between your legs and everything, so that when you put it on top here on your elbows, on your shoulders. I can't talk anymore. On your shoulders, that it's not pushing you. It's not putting too much pressure because it's really tight. So I realized after trying to put it on by myself, when I'm done and I zipped it up, and I'm like, okay, I'm not comfortable. So I took it off again, and I asked Marie-Claude Bourbonnais, who plays Hornet in the show, to come and help me. So we went to this big bathroom in the girls' bathroom during the Comic-Con, and I'm there naked in front of her. Okay, no choice. You gotta get used to that. And I'm trying to, but I'm lucky enough because I found underwears that are seamless and that I can actually wear without showing. So at least I get to wear a little underwear. Yeah, so what you have to do first is there's this powder that Polymorph, who did the costume, they made it for us, the latex costume. They also gave us this amazing little powder that you have to put all over your whole body. So basically I'm covered in powder. I'm like super white. So Marie-Claude is doing my back and everything, my legs and everything, and then it's the step where you have to put on the costume. So you unzip everything, and you start with the bottom with your legs, one leg and then the other, and then you put it up, and then it's time to try to put both your arms. And you also have to put powder in the costume too, because it's easier for it to fit properly. And then when you finally manage to put it on and zip it up, then it's time to put oil so that yeah, that's the one, a polish to like make it shiny, because you obviously, the latex, if you see the costume, it's not really shiny. Oh, maybe it's shiny a bit on the camera, but it's not as shiny as it's supposed to be. So then I get covered in oil, this sort of oil thing, to be more shiny. And yeah, so if you try to touch me during Comic-Cons, I'm sorry if I was like super oily. It's not that I'm sweating. Well, actually I am sweating in the costume if it's hot. Which is kind of disgusting, because if you wear this powder and then you're sweating in the costume, it's like there's like white liquid that starts to to come out on your body, or like if you sometimes on the on your arms, your sleeves, you're gonna notice it. It's disgusting. So yeah, if you wear it for long hours and you're sweating with the powder, it just becomes a white mixture that's starting to leak. Yeah, so I decided this time that I'm gonna start wearing, instead of the powder, I'll be wearing an oil that I'll cover myself on before putting the costume. So it's gonna be even more slippery and easier to wear. I'm sorry for the sound. So it's gonna be easier for me to wear the costume on, to put it on, because it's gonna be so slippery. And yeah, so this is the issue about putting the costume on. I hope I covered everything. There's also the fact that if it's cold, let's say if it's a Comic-Con that there's not a lot of people, or the doors are open, and if not, if we're shooting outside and it's freezing, I'll be completely freezing. I'll be super cold. It's worse than being naked. My producer actually explained the whole concept, but I can't remember. Like, there's a science behind it. So if you're wearing latex, it's worse than being naked when it's cold. So you're even more cold, and obviously when you're a girl it shows, because you're not wearing any underwears. So yeah, that's a little issue. But no matter what, I really love the costume. I find that latex is amazing. I'm really happy that they had the budget to do it, because spandex is not that great when it's a superhero costume. So yeah, I think it's an amazing costume, and even though it's a pain in the ass to wear it for long hours during conventions, it's still worth it for the fans to meet me in my costume and get to see my character, Wild Rose. So yeah, but I can't really tell you guys how it is to fight in it or do any of the shooting with it, because I didn't start, so I don't know how that's gonna be. I just know how it is to stand in it for long hours during conventions. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. Oh, and I forgot to mention that there's also a zipper in my costume where I can open it and go to the bathroom if I need to pee. So honestly, I never used it. I'm kind of scared, so I try not to drink too much water because I don't wanna have to take off my whole costume or unzip that little zipper and try it out. I know it works. I know other people use it, other actors and everything, but I never tried it yet. So yeah. So next question. How do you feel about attending Comic-Cons in skin-tight latex? Do you feel sexy, awkward, proud, dirty, ashamed? Okay, when I attend conventions and events and Comic-Cons and whatever, I don't feel dirty or awkward or anything like that. I don't feel anything negative, because I'm actually proud of my costume, because this is latex, this is expensive, and not a lot of people during Comic-Cons have amazing costumes. Like, there is some, but some of them are not that amazing. So a lot of people are just looking at me, and they stop me every 2 seconds to take pictures with me and touch my sleeves, because they want to see, oh, what is this? This is latex. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm all shiny and oily, but you can touch only my sleeves though. Don't try to grab my ass. I'll know. And I'll tell you. Yeah, so that's actually funny, because like there's last convention, Comic-Con, I should say, there's a fan. I took a picture with him, and his hand was like well, on the bottom of my back, and I thought that he was touching my ass, but he wasn't. His camera, the little handle, was kind of touching my ass, so I thought it was his hand. So for once I actually mentioned it, because like sometimes it's so fast I don't have time to mention anything. But at that point I mentioned it and he's like, I'm sorry, that wasn't my handle. I was like, sorry, I kind of embarrassed myself. And you know who you are, Dan. Yes, so that happened. Don't forget, this is like skin tight latex, so it's like second skin. I'm kind of naked under, so when you're trying to hug me during conventions or hold me for a picture, I feel everything. So don't try to be like sneaky, because I'll know if you're touching me somewhere. And I'll even say something even if it's not you, apparently. Yes. So, what was the question again? How do I feel about attending Comic-Cons? Yeah, so, when I attend Comic-Cons, I'm promoting the show. I'm promoting myself as Sandra Belrose, but I'm also promoting my character, Wild Rose. So, this is the costume for my character. So, why would I be ashamed of going around an event wearing my costume? There's nothing to be ashamed about it, or there's nothing to be not proud about it. I'm proud because this is my role. I'm in comic books with that outfit. I'm gonna be in a web series, so why would I be like not proud of it? So I feel actually proud, and there's a lot of people that stop me during conventions to take pictures and sign autographs and everything, and because they see that the costume is amazing. So yeah, there's nothing wrong when I go to conventions. I'm really happy to meet the fans and just get a glimpse of the whole comics thing, because before that I wasn't really a fan of that. I don't really read any comic books, but just going to conventions and just meeting that whole industry, like people are so nice and everything. So yeah, I'm really happy about going to events like that and wearing my costume. I'm super proud of it. So hope that answers your question. Okay, so question number 9. What exercise program, nutrition plan do you use to stay fit and in shape? Okay, so let's be honest here. I don't actually go to the gym. I haven't went for like years, and when I do buy a subscription, I go maybe not even twice a month, so not even twice in 3 months or something. So I'm really not motivated to go to the gym, so I don't. What I'm currently doing is I'm trying to do some exercise at home, just fitness, to tighten up everything. Sometimes I attend also Zumba classes and fitness and dance classes. I love to do classes like that because there's other people with me, because in the gym I'm just like by myself and I find it so boring, so I'm not really motivated to go and like get out of my house and get dressed and go there, drive there and go to the gym. Like if it was in my building or in my house, maybe I'll be more motivated, but for now I'm not. I'm sorry. Am I following any nutrition plan? No. My roommate slash cousin is actually a nutritionist, and she doesn't really tell me, well, she tells me to eat more vegetables and fruits, which I'm doing right now. I'm eating more fruits and vegetables, but I eat whenever I want. I eat whatever I want. I eat junk food and like candies and chocolate and chips, and especially because I love watching so many shows and I love reading and everything, I'm always snacking, so you're not gonna see me not eating something. I'm always eating, so yeah. I'm not really following anything. I like to take classes and just do fitness and just do group stuff and dance and whatever. And I actually started training with Andy Bradshaw, who's on the show, who plays 8-Ball on the show. And he's also the stunt person for the show. So we started training as a fight training. So I get to learn how to fight, but also I get to This is more like dancing than, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm learning how to fight, but I'm also learning how to use weapons and fight with weapons, which I love. I find it so amazing. I did some sword fighting, and I did some knife fighting, and I'm learning how to shoot guns and everything, so I love that. That's another kind of exercise for me, because seriously, if you want me to train, I need a sort of like army personal trainer that's just like super strict and tell me, okay Sandra, you're do like 20 push-ups and like do this and do that. I need someone to like just really push me, because if not I'm too lazy, I'm sorry. So yeah, so that's about it. I'm trying, like I started doing some exercise, and I'm obviously eating more healthy and everything to be able to look good in this amazing latex costume. So yeah, I'm trying. It's just hard to stay motivated though. So yeah, next question. Do you plan on working in French TV shows and movies? Yes, I do plan on working more in French right now, since I have an agent and I'm also part of the French union, French acting union called UDA. So now that I'm a member, I'm hoping to be able to audition more and hopefully do more French projects. But English has always been my main goal, and I prefer to work in English because it's a universal language. People around the world will be able to watch that show and movie, compared to French, where it's a smaller market and I'll be able to touch less lives, I guess. So yeah, I still want to do French, especially that my English accent is not perfect yet for American projects and everything. So I'm working on that by myself, and during that time I'm hoping to be able to do more French projects, since French is my first language and I have no issues in French. Okay, so guys, this is it for part 1 of my Q&A video. I hope you guys liked it. I'm sorry if it's really long. I tried to cut it down, but it's really hard to answer all those questions properly and honestly in less than 30 minutes. So I hope you guys liked it, and I'll do part 2 maybe in a month or 2 if you guys like this one, and if you guys have more questions to ask me. If I didn't answer your question, I'll answer it in the next one, or hopefully if you guys have more questions, or if I thought it was too similar to another question, I might not have answered it. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much, and I love you guys so much, and thank you for supporting me, and don't forget to go my Facebook fan page and like. And always post there news as much as I can, photos, videos, and I also have a website, www.sandrabelrose.com. Belrose is B-E-L-R-O-S-E. So yeah, in my fan page you can just find me. It's called Sandra Belrose Actress Model, so just check it out. And yeah, thank you so much for all your support and love, and I'll see you guys soon. Love you. Bye.